I want to switch gears a little bit. I'm just thinking about your job in itself. What are some challenges that you faced daily, monthly, or whatever? What are some big challenges?
This is a good question. I just got asked this recently. Here's my number one answer. There's several challenges. I mean, lack of resources is a big one. Logistics, when we get into the fall and we've got this whole newsroom running, and then on Friday nights I need all the cameras and vehicles, that's tough. But the number one challenge for me is the way I feel like our industry is changing, right? Like it's 2022, and are people sitting down and watching the news? I tend to believe they probably aren't. Not like they did before.
No.
Yeah,
There's this wonderful thing called the internet now.
Yeah.
So for me, I try to focus, our team really tries to focus on covering things and doing things that we can get to people.
Yeah.
So you guys may or may not know this, but like if the Tigers don't play tonight, but if the Tigers are playing tonight, the game's on Bally Sports Detroit, I can record the game on Bally Sports Detroit and then I can show the highlights, right? That's kind of what you think of when you think of local sports.
Yeah.
Problem is I don't own the rights to that video. So the only thing I can do with that video is put it on television.
Yeah.
Can't put it on my website, right?
Copyright claim.
Right.
Yeah.
So I like to do, that's what we do big with the local stuff for all the reasons we already talked about, because it's for the love of the game and all that. But also, like, that way we can get that stuff on our website and then we can push it to people that way.
Gotcha.
Because I don't know how many people now are going, it's 6 o'clock, I got to sit down and watch the news. Because now you can get all that stuff. Like, because all of us are, all TV stations are doing that.
Yeah.
Our news department's doing that. All these stories, get them on the web, push them on Facebook, you know? So that's a big thing because I watch a lot of local sports. I don't watch the news. I watch sports.
Yeah.
And local sports is still being done like it was before the internet.
Yeah.
It really is. And I've tried to not do it that way, which is different. Nobody else is doing that. And I don't know if it's the right thing or not. But that's what we're doing. So I would say that's the biggest challenge.
That's good
and
stuff.
We still have to cover the big stuff, right?
Right.
When the Lions go to the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
is that going to happen? we got to cover it. But
Gotta have
I
people
try
in
to
the
find
vehicle ready, right?
different ways. Like, do I need to say Jared Goff drops back and finds Amon St. Brown? Like, that doesn't make sense to me anymore.
No.
So I try to find different ways to talk about the Lions or the Tigers, things like that.
What you think about the Lions with this draft? What you think?
I like the draft. Here's what I like. I've been complaining for years that you have to get to the quarterback because it's a passing league, and the Lions are drafting the secondary. And it doesn't matter if you're Deion Sanders. If the quarterback's got all day to sit back there,
And
you
throw.
can't cover.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they finally addressed the pass rush. I like that. But I really like the Jameson Williams pick.
Man, we all love that.
I love it for two reasons. Not only do I think he's going to be really good, but he's not going to be really good next year, which is even better because he's coming off the ACL.
Yeah.
So Lions can still not be great next year, get a high draft pick, and
Get
then
one of
all
those
go in
quarterbacks.
2023.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about
You
it.
see that visionary
Oh,
thinking.
yeah.
But
Jay.
at the same point, I realize it's the Lions, and my whole life, they let us down.
Yeah, they probably win 10 games this year and mess it all up.
If you predict how many games they win this year, what's your prediction?
I would say 6.
Yeah, that's a solid prediction.
It's hard though, you know, in the NFL. Who's going to get hurt? Who are you going to have healthy? Who's your opponent going to have healthy?
Right.
So I always laugh when people go through the schedule. I'm like, oh, that'll be a win. I'm like, well, are the Packers going to be a win or a loss if Aaron Rodgers is hurt?
Right.